And we welcome you to R.A. Faginal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College. It's Bluejay basketball tonight. The Elmhurst College Bluejays and head coach Tethny Carrillo, I should say, and her women's Bluejay basketball team will take on St. Mary's University, the Cardinals, out of Minnesota. I'm Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action here on BluejayTV.com. You take a look at the St. Mary's Cardinals in their traveling red jerseys. This is the season opener for the Cardinals. Starting lineup, it is a young squad in the backcourt. Caitlin Keefe, Octavia Brown. Brown is a freshman. Jessica Thone, she returns as a junior. Courtney Early is a sophomore, and Jamie Steffeli is also a junior, the starting five for the Cardinals. And now the lights are turned off and the introductions to the starting lineup for the 3-0 Bluejays. Devin Vaughn, only a sophomore. It's a young backcourt. Tess Gotthard is the other guard. She is only a freshman. Three-guard lineup for the Bluejays. Jordan Maisto, only a sophomore. And now up front, Meghan Merklein, the senior. What a season she has had so far. And then Megan Ney, the other Megan, the all-conference performer. She is also a senior, the starting five for Coach Carrillo. Mark Kruger, delighted to have you with us here on BluejayTV.com, and it should be a good one. As we mentioned, the Bluejays coming into this game undefeated at 3-0, and this is the season opener for St. Mary's. And, of course, the big story here in the early going for the Bluejays has been the play of Meghan Merklein. She has averaged over 22 points per game through the first three games for the Bluejays. She was named the CCIW Player of the Week for the first week of the season. Congratulations to her. She, by the way, just needs only 3 more points to get the 1,000 plateau mark of her career. So hopefully she will get it. Hopefully she will get it early on in this one here tonight. There you see the Bluejays in their home blue jerseys. The Cardinals in their red. And we are about ready to go. Great start to the season, as we mentioned. Elmhurst 3-0. First time that the Bluejays have started off the season 3-0 since the 2005-2006 season. Coming off of a perfect 2-0 mark at the Colorado College tournament, knocking off Colorado College 61-53, and then beating Presentation College 98-38. Which brings us to tonight's game against St. Mary's. Tip controlled by the Bluejays, and we are underway here at R.A. Faginal Hall. Meghan Merklein dumping it inside to Ney, double teamed, back outside to Maisto. Good ball movement. Vaughn's three-pointer is good. Good ball movement by the Bluejays, and Elmhurst leads 3-0. Vaughn's going to have to knock those down to open up the inside game for the two Megans. There's a turnover for St. Mary's, and knocking it out of bounds there was Jessica Thone, and it will be Bluejay basketball. 30-second shot clock here in the women's game. Now the Cardinals look to be in a 2-3 zone, and a nice drive right baseline there by Tess Gotthard. Tess with the field goal. She has done a nice job averaging 9 points per game through the first 3 contests of this one. Steffeli down on the block, working it against Ney. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Merklein. A minute gone by here in this one from R.A. Faginal Hall. Glad to have you logged on to BluejayTV.com. Bluejays with the early 5-0 lead. Here's Merklein, her first attempt. Front rim no good, and the rebound taken down by Thone. Cardinals on the attack. Here's Keefe with the 3-ball, and it's good. Caitlin Keefe with the 3-ball. And it's 5-3 with a minute and a half gone by. Maisto with the bounce pass to Merklein. Up top to Megan Ney. Here's Vaughn. She takes another three-pointer. Merklein battling for it. Keeps it alive. Blue Jays have it. This is Ney. She goes down to the floor trying to save it and cannot. Was Devin Vaughn. The Blue Jays turn the ball over to the Cardinals. Even though it was a turnover, it was a good effort. Bodies flying all over the floor here in the early going. Good energy here in the early start for the Blue Jays. Keefe, and we've got a whistle away from the ball. This is going to be on the Blue Jays. .18:02 remaining. The foul was on Jordan Maisto, her first, and the team's first. And Thone walked. Good call by the officials. He dragged that pivot foot. Turnover for the Cardinals. Five to 3 here in the early going. The Blue Jays on top. Maisto across center court. Near steal by Octavia Brown, and she does finally get it. Gives it off to Steffeli. Steffeli to Thone. A little too hard off the glass, but she was fouled by Merklein. So Meghan Merklein with the foul, her first and the team's second, and that will bring Jessica Thone to the foul line. A year ago for the Cardinals, Thone was a 72% free throw shooter. First one is good. Again, this is the season opener for St. Mary's University. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Thone. A year ago, St. Mary's 11 and 14. Merklein from the foul line, and she hits her first field goal, and she is 1 point away from the 1,000 point mark of her career. 7-4 Blue Jays. Thone taking it all the way. There's contact, and now finally a whistle and an offensive foul on Jessica Thone. That's Jessica's first. And the team's first. Blue Jays have 2 team fouls. 7-4 in favor of the Blue Jays. Just about 3 minutes gone by, and a turnover here as Ney thought that Vaughn was going to drive to the bucket. Little miscommunication there between the 2 Blue Jays. Sarah Schoenthaler into the ball game for the Cardinals, number 14. And also number 30, Adri Stevens into the game, number 30. She has the ball right now for the Cardinals. Stevens gives it up to Brown. Brown guarded loosely by Maisto. Brown makes the move. And almost, well, it is a turnover as Ney almost had the steal, but it was off the fingertips of Brown, so the turnover to the Blue Jays. Elmhurst looking to go 4-0 on the season. Here's Meghan Merklein. Picks up her dribble, a little backdoor cut by Devin Vaughn. Too hard off the glass. Battle for the loose ball, goes on the bounds. It should be Cardinals ball, and it is. Good aggressive play by the Blue Jays. Just couldn't finish it. 7-4. Blue Jays over the Cardinals. 3-ball attempt by Thone is way off the mark. Battle for the loose ball. Merklein comes away with it for the Blue Jays. Megan decides to bring it up herself. Little backdoor cut. Devin Vaughn off the glass. It's no good. And the rebound taken down by Early. Pretty good play that time, backdoor, but a little too hard off the glass by Devin Vaughn. Inside, this is Early. She makes the move on Ney and connects. Courtney Early with her first field goal, and the Cardinals are within 1 here at 7-6. Second ever meeting between Elmhurst and St. Mary's. The 2 met 2 years ago as Maisto takes the 3. It's off the mark, and the rebound to Early. Cardinals beat Elmhurst 2 years ago, 61-59, as a nice move that time by Adri Stevens, and a timeout taken by Coach Carrillo, as for the first time tonight, the Cardinals take the lead here at 8-7. But I mentioned the first meeting ever between these two teams was 2 years ago, and St. Mary's winning that ball game by a score of 61-59. They met at the University of Chicago tournament. Lindsey Long and Meghan Merklein each had 19 points to pace the Bluejays. And Jessica Thone led the Cardinals with 12 points and 6 assists. So Jessica Thone certainly familiar with the Bluejays of Elmhurst. So the Cardinals with the 1-point lead here, and after the Bluejays take a timeout, we'll see if they can get the lead back here. They jumped out to a very good start, a 5-0 lead in this ball game, but the Cardinals putting together a nice little run here, 8-2 run in the last couple minutes here to take this 1-point lead. And there's the bucket by Meghan Merklein, and she is over the 1,000-point mark of her career. 1,001 point to be exact. Congratulations to Meghan Merklein. And here's Devin Vaughn in the open floor. Vaughn goes underneath the defender, can't make the bucket. Rebound to the Cardinals. So the Bluejays with the lead back on the field goal by Meghan Merklein, and it's 9-8 in favor of the Bluejays. The block, nicely done. Jessica Thone goes to the glass. Thone with 3. By the way, the Bluejays, and there's a steal. Cardinals have the numbers, 3-on-2. Thone from the free throw line, nope. And it goes off the fingertips of Meghan Merklein. It will be Cardinals basketball here, 14:35 remaining here in this first half. Devin Vaughn is going to have a seat here as Nikki Schaefer, number 13, is going to come into the ball game. Courtney Early back into the game for the Cardinals. Sarah Schoenthaler will go to the bench. Cardinals by 1. They have the ball, 10-9, and a foul. Another foul called against the Bluejays, and if this is against Meghan Merklein, this would be. Oh, it's not. It's on Schaefer. Okay, so it's Nikki's first, and it's the third team foul. Schaefer, Merklein, and Maisto each with a personal foul for the Bluejays, and the Cardinals turn it over. Cardinals, by the way, shooting so far 4 of 7, 57%. The Bluejays 4 of 10, 40% from the field so far here in the early going. Up top is Meghan Merklein. Thought about the 3-ball, dumped it inside to Fiona McMahon, who is into the ball game, and a 3-second violation called. Fiona McMahon, I tell you, the Bluejays coaching staff really likes the way she has played here in the early going. She is only a freshman, a 6'1" freshman out of St. Francis, but she's the leading scorer coming off the bench for the Bluejays, averaging 7 points per game and nearly 4 rebounds per game as well for the Bluejays. So good production. Here's a steal by Goddard. Tess takes it all the way to the left hand, leaves it a little bit short. Rebound taken down by Brown. Brown pushing it up for the Cardinals, and she traveled. Another turnover for the Cardinals. 7th turnover of the game for the Cardinals. 5 turnovers for the Bluejays. 13:44 remaining here in this first half. So glad to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action. Bluejay basketball. Maisto takes the 3. And the rebound taken down by Emily DeWitt into the ball game, number 32 for St. Mary's. Here's Brown at the top. Brown makes the move, goes to the left hand, a little bit of a wild shot, and it goes out of bounds to the Cardinals. And a fresh 30-second shot clock. Back into the game for the Bluejays is number 3, Devin Vaughn. Cardinals continue to have the slim 1-point lead, 10-9. Brown drives, kicks it off to Early. And this one is going to go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Cardinals. Turnover number 8 for St. Mary's, and it'll be Bluejays basketball, but the St. Mary's will call a 32nd timeout. 13:07 remaining here in this first half. 10-9 in favor of the visiting Cardinals of St. Mary's University. This is the season opener for St. Mary's, and of course for Elmhurst, they are 3-0, looking to go a perfect 4-0 on this very, very young season. By the way, other teams from the CCIW and of course conference play does not get underway for the Blue Jays until January, but other teams that are undefeated, Augustana is a perfect 3-0, and Carthage is also 3-0. Wesleyan is 2-0, and of course the Elmhurst Blue Jays playing tonight 3-0 as well. All right, so the Blue Jays with the ball after the 30-second timeout by the Cardinals. Maisto tried to dump it inside, knocked away, turnover. Number 6 for the Blue Jays. The drive by DeWitt, and she puts it in. Emily DeWitt contributing off the bench with her first field goal. Biggest lead of the night for the Cardinals is 3, 12-9. Schaefer will take the outside shot, and it's short. Rebound to DeWitt. Blue Jays a little out of sync offensively here. Bounce pass into the post. This is Early. Kicks it out. Brown picks up her dribble. Now back inside to Early. She makes the move and she travels. 9th turnover of the first half for the Cardinals. So the Blue Jays getting opportunities here, just not able to capitalize very well here as they are shooting just 31%, 4 of 13 here so far in this first half after shooting in the Blue Jays season opener. They shot 57% in the first half of that ball game against Coe College 1 week ago here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. But the shooting hasn't been there so far here tonight. We'll see if that can turn around here as we approach the 12-minute mark of this first half. That's knocked out of bounds by DeWitt. It will be Blue Jays basketball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. By the way, the next ball game here on BlueJayTV.com will be tomorrow night as Coach Scher and the men take to the stage here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. It'll be a audio game only as there's a traveling violation called against the Blue Jays. The men will take on Carleton College tomorrow night at 7:30. That's the tip-off. Coach Scher's Cardinals 1-1 so far in the season. Tim Calderwood will bring you all the action here on BlueJayTV.com. That's tomorrow night, 7:30 tip-off here on BlueJayTV.com. Again, audio only tomorrow night when the men play here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. Cardinals with the ball and that three-point lead, 12-9. Brown, the freshman, into the lane, has it blocked. Nicely done by Fiona McMahon. Dumping it inside, and the shot is good by McMahon. Give the assist to Tess Goddard. And that's one thing that the coaching staff likes about McMahon. When she gets the ball into the post, she keeps the ball above her head so the little guards can't come and swat it away. Ball goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. So now Elmhurst with an opportunity to take the lead here. McMahon takes a breather as Ney comes back into the game. Ney, Merklein, Vaughn, Schaefer, and Tess Goddard out there for the Blue Jays. Merklein from the perimeter, little bit short. Hits the rim twice, and it's tracked down by Courtney Early. 10:50 remaining. Shot, left-handed shot, a little bit off balance there by Thone. Blue Jays come away with it. Another opportunity for Elmhurst to recapture the lead. Vaughn kicks it out, and the three ball is good by Nikki Schaefer. Are they giving her a three or just a two? It is a three. No, just a two. I'm sorry, just a two. But nevertheless, even though it is just a two, the Blue Jays take the lead here at 13-12 with that field goal by Nikki Schaefer. Give the assist to Devin Vaughn that time. So the Blue Jays on top, 13-12. And a steal that time by Devin Vaughn and a foul in the backcourt against Courtney, or check that, that's Jamie Steffeli. That's Jamie's first, and it's only the team's second. Jessica Thone has the other personal foul for the Cardinals. 10:18 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jays by 1. Merklin's three ball is no good. Rebound to Steffeli. Thone working on Merklein. That's a good matchup. Two good ball players. Thone thought about the three, now drives on Merklein. Scoops, no good. And it looked like it went off the fingertips of Meghan Merklein, and it does. It will be Cardinals basketball here. 13 on the shot clock. Blue Jays shooting only 35% here so far in this first half. The Cardinals 42%. Thone, left-handed layup is good. Jessica Thone with 5. She's the game's leading scorer, and we go back and forth. The Cardinals lead by 1. Vaughn holding, still holding. Now up top is Ney. Inside to Merklein. Meghan makes a beautiful spin move and hits. 6 points for Meghan Merklein. She now has 1,003 points for her career. Octavia Brown's three ball is good. Both teams starting to heat up a little bit from the perimeter. 2 three balls by the Cardinals, one by Caitlin Keefe and this one by Octavia Brown. It's a 2-point lead for St. Mary's. And on the drive, we're going to have a blocking foul. Jessica Thone, that will be her second. And the team's third. Back into the game for the Cardinals is Adrice Stevens. 9 minutes to go here in this first half. Meghan Ney on the block. Her shot is no good. Good offensive rebound by Goddard, keeping it alive. Ney. And finally taken down by the Cardinals. Boy, the Blue Jays with 3 opportunities there to get it in. Keefe dumps it inside on the post. Back out. Stevens' three ball is good. Adrice Stevens hitting the three, and a full timeout taken by Tethny Carrillo. And the Blue Jays here, the biggest lead of the night for either team, and the Cardinals lead it by 5 here, 20-15. And some hot shooting here by the Cardinals. They are 7 of 15 from the floor for 47%. The Blue Jays just 7 of 19 for 37%. And you talked to Coach Carrillo, that was pretty much the problem last year for these Blue Jays, was the perimeter outside shooting. That wasn't there last year, but hopefully that can get turned around as you see Coach Carrillo barking out instructions to her Blue Jays squad. As I mentioned, the fine play of Meghan Merklein. Also down the stretch, the Cardinals, I should say the Blue Jays, there wasn't really someone stepping up to take that shot come crunch time for the Blue Jays a year ago, but I think this year it will be number 32, Meghan Merklein. She has had, as I mentioned earlier, an outstanding start to this season, averaging over 22 points per game, and she has really become the leader of this team. You talked to Coach Carrillo, and in the off-season, Meghan Merklein has really worked hard. She has worked hard on her perimeter game, and it has certainly come to fruition here in the first week of this season. There you see the 5 coming out for the Blue Jays. You've got Ney, Maisto, Merklein, Vaughn, and Goddard. Goddard with the ball right now. Here's Merklein. Vaughn holding, gives it up to Ney, popping out to the top. Merklein drives right baseline, kicks it out. Good ball move. Here's Vaughn with another three ball. Can't get the rim, and it goes out of bounds to the Cardinals. Well, Devin Vaughn hit from there to start the ball game with the three ball, but she couldn't come away with another one there. And speaking of three balls, taking a three ball there was Caitlin Keefe. Battle for it. It goes out of bounds. It will remain St. Mary's basketball. They'll get a new shot clock. 7:55 remaining. Cardinals by 5, 20-15. The Bluejays just 1 of 7 from behind the arc. That was Devin Vaughn, the very first offensive possession of the game. Down on the block, Steffeli's a little too hard off the glass. Bluejays, by the way, or I should say the Cardinals, by the way, are 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Perimeter shot by Goddard is way off the mark. Here comes Stevens. Whoa, and there, yeah, I was going to say, she carried it, and that's the call by the officials. 11th turnover of the first half, and Fiona McMahon, 0-0 back into the game for the Bluejays. Meghan Merklein will have a seat. Also, Devin Vaughn will have a breather as well as Nikki Schaefer comes back into the game. 7.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. You are logged on to BluejayTV.com. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you all the action, along with Glenn Liljeberg and Phil Petrusek. Kevin Juday, the sports information director here at Elmhurst College. Paul Crone, the athletic director. We appreciate you logging on to BluejayTV.com. 3-ball is good by Adrice Stevens, her second 3-ball. She's got 8 points coming off the bench for the Cardinals. And just like that, it's an 8-point Cardinal lead. Cardinals' biggest lead of the game. Schaefer holding up top. There's Maisto. Here's McMahon. Fiona faked the 3-ball. Schaefer. Boy, the Bluejays desperately need a field goal. And there it is. It's Tess Goddard with her second field goal of the night. 23-17. 6.5 to go first half. Just need to chip away, hang in there. Into the block, going to the reverse. Steffeli can't get it to go, and the rebound taken down by Ney. Foul called against the Cardinals. 4th team foul, as it's the second personal against Jamie Steffeli. So with those 2 fouls, Steffeli will sit down as Courtney Early comes into the game. Into the game, Stephanie Mitchell, number 15. Here's McMahon. See if Meghan Merklein can break free here for the Bluejays. Taking the 3-ball and hitting is Nikki Schaefer. There you go. And just like that, it's a 1-possession game. 23-20, favor of the Cardinals. Little 5-0 run here for the Bluejays. The spin shot by Courtney Early is no good, but she got fouled. Early will come to the line here to shoot a pair. Meghan Merklein guilty of the personal foul. That is her second. So decision time for Coach Carrillo with 5:41 remaining here in the first half. Do you keep Meghan Merklein into the ball game with those 2 personal fouls? And so far the answer is yes. Early hits the first free throw. The second free throw's on its way. Back iron, no good, and the rebound taken down by McMahon. Cardinals, by the way, 2 of 4 from the foul line. The Bluejays have yet to get to the charity stripe so far tonight. 5.5 remaining first half. Near steal, a sprint in the backcourt, and it goes out of bounds. That should be off of Schoenthaler. It should be Bluejays basketball. And it is. They do not reset the shot clock. It's at 14. So the Bluejays with 14 seconds to shoot. Trailing by 4. 24-20. Maisto tried to dump it inside, and stealing the ball was Courtney Early. Another turnover for the Bluejays. Bounce pass inside, and easily off the glass was Courtney Athnos. So Athnos off the bench contributes. It's a 6-point lead, 26-20. Just under 5 minutes to go. McMahon off the glass, no good. Almost had it. Rebound to Athenos. Up top, this is Schauenthaler. Bounce pass inside to Early. Early goes right baseline, knocked away, ball's loose, and it's taken down by Merklein. Meghan looking ahead. Picks up her dribble, gives to McMahon. Over here to the near side is Maisto, dumping it inside, knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. 19 on the shot clock. Devin Vaughn returns for the Blue Jays, replacing Jordan Maisto. You see the amount of time left in the lower right-hand part of your monitor, 4:16 remaining. Blue Jays led by as many as 5 in this one, but St. Mary's, nice little run midway through this first half. They lead it now by 6, 26-20. McMahon, shot, is off the mark. Vaughn with the putback. McMahon battling for it. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Cardinals. Courtney Athenos. Here's Stevens with the standing dribble. And a near steal, and it is a steal by Schaefer. Nikki goes to the left hand. She gets fouled by Emily DeWitt. So Schaefer will come to the line and shoot a pair. Good hustle that time by Nikki Schaefer. Sophomore out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Not only her first trip to the line, but it's Elmhurst's first trip to the line, and she cannot get the first free throw. Second one on its way, and it's good. Nikki with 6 off the bench, 1 of 2 from the foul line. 26-21, 5-point lead for St. Mary's. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound by McMahon. McMahon gives it off to Devin Vaughn. Blue Jays push it up. Oh, try to get it inside to Stephanie Mitchell, but it was knocked away. 3-ball attempt by Schoenthaler is good. Sarah Schoenthaler hitting the 3-ball. And a timeout taken. Boy, Tethany Carrillo is not happy as Sarah Schoenthaler was left wide open from behind the arc, and she drills it. And it is now an 8-point lead, 29-21 in favor of the Cardinals. And boy, the 3-point field goal shooting has been solid for the Cardinals here tonight. They are 4 of 7 from behind the arc for 57%. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays from behind the arc just 2 of 8 for 25%. So some pretty hot shooting here in this first half for the Cardinals, and that's pretty much why they have this 8-point lead here, 29-21. It's a season opener, as we mentioned, for St. Mary's University. The Blue Jays come into this one with a perfect mark of 3-0, but that mark is in jeopardy here tonight. The Blue Jays are going to have to come from behind against this very good Cardinals squad to pull this one out here at R.A. Fagenal Hall and go a perfect 4-0 on this young season. You take a good look there at Tethany Carrillo, the head coach of this basketball team, the women's basketball team. She's done a great job here at Elmhurst. We'll see if the Blue Jays can go on a little bit of a run here in the final 3:21 of this first half. The Blue Jays trail it by 8, 29-21 here. Popping up top, this is Stephanie Mitchell. Here's Merklein on the near side. Up top is Vaughn. 15 on the shot clock. Merklein couldn't get up a shot. Here's Vaughn, 8 on the shot clock. Nikki Schaefer with the spin move. Back iron, no good. Rebound taken down by Stevens. DeWitt with the cross-court pass. Schoenthaler, bounce pass into Athenos. Kind of an off-balance shot, and it's taken down by Stephanie Mitchell. Not a very good shot that time by the Cardinals. 2.5 remaining here in this first half. Popping out is Mitchell. Schaefer wide open for the three. It's short. McMahon with the offensive rebound. Merklein drives. No call. A little bit of a contact there off the glass. No. McMahon, another offensive rebound, and she has it knocked away by Schoenthaler. As we approach the 2-minute mark of this first half, the Cardinals by 8. Athnos from 12. Nope. And the rebound to Meghan Merklein. Meghan looking ahead. Second team all-conference performer of a year ago has it poked away. McMahon battling for it, and we're going to have a held ball. It was McMahon and Athnos battling for it, and the possession arrow favors the Cardinals. Fourteen first-half turnovers for the Cardinals, 9 first-half turnovers for the Blue Jays. .145 remaining. Cardinals still with that 8-point lead, 29-21. It's been stuck on that number for the last couple of moments. Caitlin Keefe holding here on the near side, up top to Stevens. 12 in the shot clock. DeWitt. Now back to Keefe. 6 on the shot clock. Keefe drives, off balance shot is short. Rebound and a good defensive possession that time by the Blue Jays. Quickly ahead, this is Goddard. She falls down, tries to get it to Vaughn. She does. Merklin's three is no good. Rebound taken down by Stevens, and the Blue Jays have gone ice cold. DeWitt. Stevens holding up top. Under a minute remaining in this first half. 29-21 Cardinals. Keefe's three ball is good. Caitlin Keefe with her second field goal from downtown. It's 32-21, an 11-point Cardinals lead, and a traveling violation called against Megan Ney. Blue Jays starting to unravel here. The final moments of this first half. Cardinals with the ball. They're enjoying their biggest lead of the game. 32-21. Boy, the Blue Jays had a great start to this ball game. They had 7 points with just like a minute or two into the game. But since then, they have not shot the ball well. We got about an 8-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Driving in off the glass with the left hand is Adrice Stevens. Stevens off the bench with 10 points for the Cardinals. 5 seconds left and a whistle, and Devin Vaughn will come to the line. She will shoot a pair here with 3 3/10 seconds remaining. Foul is on Caitlin Keefe, her first. This is a very young Cardinals team. Keefe is a sophomore, Brown a freshman, Thone a junior, Early a sophomore, Steffeli a junior, and then you got Saren Schoenthaler coming off the bench, who was a freshman. Vaughn cannot hit the free throw. 34-21. Second free throw is good for Vaughn. She is 1 of 2 from the foul line to give her 4 points on the night. 34-22, and that shot will not count as it was shot after the buzzer. One half of basketball in the books here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. And it's the Cardinals of St. Mary's University on top of the Blue Jays of Elmhurst by a score of 34-22. We'll take a timeout and return to R.A. Fagenal Hall to go over the first half stats in a couple of moments. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. And welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. We are at halftime between St. Mary's University from Minnesota and the Elmhurst College Bluejays. And right now at the break, it's St. Mary's leading by 12, 34-22. For the Bluejays, the first couple minutes, well, it was so far so good. They shot well. They had the early lead, but since the first couple minutes, about the 18-minute mark on, they have not shot the ball very well, and for the first half, they end up shooting 26.5%, 9 of 34 from behind the arc. They were 2 of 10 from behind the three-point arc. As far as St. Mary's, 13 of 29 from the field for 45% in that first half. They were 6 of 9 from behind the arc for 67%, so there's your difference. There's your 12-point ball game. St. Mary's out-rebounding the Bluejays in that first half, 24-19. Both teams turning the ball over quite a bit. St. Mary's with 14 first-half turnovers. The Bluejays with 11. Leading the way for the Cardinals was Adree Stevens coming off the bench with 10. She was the only player in double figures in that first half. For the Bluejays, Meghan Merklein and Nikki Schaefer, each with 6 points to pace the Bluejays. So first things first here for Elmhurst. They'll have the ball to start this second half, and the first thing that they want to do is try to cut this lead to single digits and then make it manageable from there. Right now they have the ball trailing by 12 here to start this second half. Mark Kruger, glad to have you logged on to BluejayTV.com along with Glenn Liljeberg and Phil Petrusik and our entire crew. We thank you so much for logging on. And we've got a foul away from the ball. Oh, this is against Meghan Merklein. This is her third. So the first minute of the second half, Meghan Merklein, who has been averaging over 22 points per ball game, picks up the foul. I'll check that. That is only her second personal foul, so pardon me. Good thing for Blue Jay fans, that is only her second. Oh, no, now they changed it to 3. It is her third, so I was right the first time. And so the Blue Jays are going to go back into like a little bit of a zone here to try to protect Merklein. And Nay with the block. So Coach Castillo now with her star player, Meghan Merklein, out there with those 3 personal fouls. Cardinals, this is Thone, kind of an off-balance shot. It's no good, and the rebound taken down by Merklein. Megan Nay holding at the top, gives it off to Merklein. The 2 Megans, 2 seniors, 2 all-conference performers of a year ago. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Nay making the move. Back steps, shoots, and hits. Megan Nay is on the board. All right, it's a 10-point lead. Let's work it from here. Caitlin Keefe backing it out for the Cardinals. Steffeli back to Keefe. Ball knocked away, and stepping on the end line was Steffeli, so a turnover for the Cardinals. 15th turnover of the game for St. Mary's. And now a chance for the Blue Jays to get it to that single-digit deficit. Maisto, nice bounce pass to Goddard. She hits. Tess Goddard with 6. Hits from the left baseline, and it's an 8-point game. 4-0 run to start this second half, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Cardinals. St. Mary's will have it with 23 on the shot clock. Good start to this second half for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst looking to remain undefeated on this young season. Blue Jays 3-0 coming into this one. Left-handed wild shot by Thone, and she got bailed out by the Blue Jays as there's a foul. Jordan Maisto picking up the foul. That's Jordan's second. So Jessica Thone back to the foul line where she is 1 of 2 from the for the night. Now she's 2 of 3. Thone with 6. Second free throw is also good for Jessica. 7 points on the night for Thone. Lead is back to 10. 36-26. 2 minutes gone by here in this second half. Nay from 10. Back iron, nope. Cardinals with the rebound. Jamie Steffeli with the carom. Brown pulls up. Back iron, nope. Ney with the rebound. Maisto up for the Blue Jays. Goddard holding. Skip pass over to Merklein. Meghan making the move. Back out to Vaughn. 13 on the shot clock. Merklein drives, goes all the way, scoop shot, and she got fouled by Courtney Early. So Meghan Merklein's first trip to the foul line. That's what the Blue Jays need. They need the ball in Meghan Merklein's hands. She can either penetrate or dish it out. First free throw of the night for Meghan Merklein is good, and she's got 7. She is the Blue Jays' leading scorer right now, as Sarah Schoenthaler comes into the game, number 14 for the Cardinals. 1 of 2 from the foul line. Ney with a strong rebound. A little too hard off the glass. Merklein battling for it. It will remain Blue Jays basketball. Good effort on the offensive glass by the Blue Jays. Devin Vaughn will trigger the inbound here. Still looking, now gets it into Ney. Her 10-footer, front iron, no. Offensive rebound, the putback by Goddard is no good. Man, the Blue Jays with a couple of golden opportunities there. Thone to Brown, can't get it to go. Ney with the foul. Megan Ney's first. Octavia Brown to the line for the first time tonight. Octavia Brown with a three-pointer in that first half. She cannot hit this free throw. She'll have one more. By the way, the next game for the Blue Jays, Brown misses both free throws. Oh, but tracking it down in the corner, nicely done, was Courtney Early, and the Cardinals get another possession. Here's Thone to the left hand, a little short. She gets it back. Merklein strips it, though, in the steal. Here's Maisto. Ney to Vaughn. Oh, Merklein is really working hard off the ball. She has it right now, goes to the hoop, partially blocked by Early, and the ball goes to the Cardinals. Here's Brown, giving it up to Thone. Thone, left-handed scoop shot off the glass is good. Jessica Thone with 9. And the Cardinals' lead is back up to a double-digit lead. It is 11. Vaughn in the right corner. Up top, this is Goddard. Popping up is Ney. Merklein, the 15-foot jumper is short. Rebound to Schoenthaler. Here come the Cardinals. This is Thone. She goes to the left almost every time, and this one is left a little bit short. A little bit of contact, no call. Merklein bringing it up herself. Inside to Ney. Her turnaround off the glass is good. Megan Ney with a couple of field goals here in the second half. And it's a 9-point lead. It is a single-digit lead now for the Cardinals. Blue Jays need a stop here. 15:32 remaining. Brown on the near side, working around the screen, penetrates. The defender goes down. Offensive foul. Octavia Brown with the offensive foul. Good position that time by Devin Vaughn. She took the charge. Brown's first personal foul. Brown will come to the bench along with Courtney Early. Adri Stevens into the game along with Jamie Steffeli. Stevens had that wonderful first half where she had 10 points, a couple of 3 balls. She is in the game right now for the Cardinals. 38-29, only one field goal for the Cardinals, by the way, in this second half. The shot by Devin Vaughn is no good, and a traveling violation called against Emily DeWitt. Emily holding up the palm of her hands as if to say, what did I do? Your officials, by the way, Ron Quirk, Sal Vesta, and Paul Firking. 38-29, off the inbounds to Merklein, and the layup is good. That's what the Blue Jays need, an easy bucket. Meghan with 9. It's a 7-point lead. Bounce pass into Schoenthaler. Has it stolen. Maisto quickly up to Merklein. Meghan with the skip pass to Vaughn. In on the block. McMahon into the ball game. Her shot is good. Fiona McMahon with her second field goal. And the Blue Jays are within 5. Timeout taken by Coach Mandy Pearson and the Cardinals. As the Blue Jays have battled back in this one, they trail it only by 5. And it's been the defense that has gotten the Blue Jays back into this one. Some good shooting as well. Megan Ney with a couple of second-half field goals. Fiona McMahon hitting that one. Meghan Merklein with a second-half field goal. And Tess Goddard also with a second-half field goal as well. If you recall, the Cardinals led by 12 at halftime, 34-22. But the Blue Jays have battled back, and they are within 5 here with 14:44 remaining here in this ball game. So good job by the Blue Jays battling back. They are within 5. If you recall the season opener a week ago here against Coe College, the Blue Jays led by as many as 16 in the second half, and the Cohawks of Coe College battled back and got to within 1. But the Blue Jays held on to win that ball game. So tonight here at R.A. Fagino Hall, the Blue Jays are going to have to come from behind to win this one and remain undefeated on the season. But a nice little run here in the last couple of moments here by the Blue Jays, and we'll see if that can continue here throughout this second half. Mark Kruger, glad to have you with us on BlueJayTV.com. We thank you so much for logging on. Should be a good finish to this one. As you take a look at Coach Tethany Carrillo and her Blue Jays after that timeout by the Cardinals. 38-33. 11-4 run by the Blue Jays here in the second half. And they have whittled the lead down to 5. Down on the block, Steffeli, she makes the move. Turnaround is short. Rebound to McMahon and a foul over the back by Steffeli. That's Steffeli's third. And the team's third. Actually, both teams now with 3 team fouls. Schaefer. Far side, this is Vaughn. Inside to Merklein. She makes the move. Good move, and the up and under is good. Meghan Merklein now in double figures with 11. The lead is 3, 38-35. Blue Jays man-to-man defensively. McMahon deflected it. And I'm not sure what Emily DeWitt was thinking of as she had it and she lost it. It goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Elmhurst will take it. 19th turnover of the game for the Cardinals. 12 turnovers for the Blue Jays. And after that play, Emily DeWitt will have a seat and try to explain what she did to Mandy Pearson. All right, here are the Blue Jays with the ball and a chance to tie it with a 3-ball. Vaughn popping out, guarded by Thone. Merklein from 12, yes! 13 for Meghan Merklein. She's starting to heat up here. In the second half, it's a 1-point game, 38-37. And a good reach-in by Devin Vaughn to hold up Steffeli. It's a held ball. Possession arrow to the Cardinals. Good defense that time by Megan Vaughn. Good help defense. So the next held ball will go to the Blue Jays. And on the inbounds pass, oh no, this is Megan. That's going to be Merklein's 4th. Oh boy. 4th foul on Meghan Merklein, and Coach Carrillo is not taking any chances. Megan Ney has to replace Merklein, and I think that's the right call with 13:27 remaining. There's just too much time left in this ballgame. Thone again going to the left. Left-handed shot is good. Count the bucket, and a chance for Thone to complete the 3-point play. They're calling a blocking foul on Devin Vaughn. Coach Carrillo cannot believe it. She's looking for the charge. It was close. It could have went either way. But the free throw is no good by Thone. 11 points on the night for Jessica Thone. 40-37. 13:06 remaining. Vaughn on the penetration, had it knocked away. McMahon got it. Back for the Blue Jays. 10 on the shot clock. McMahon dumping it inside to Ney. Her turnaround off the glass is good. Megan Ney with 3 field goals here in this second half. She brings the Blue Jays to within 1. 40-39. Steffley on the block. Her turnaround fade is no good. McMahon tried to get it, but finally it's Jordan Maisto coming away with it. Bounce pass in the right corner to Schaefer. Schaefer thought about the shot. Up top to McMahon. 20 on the shot clock. Skip pass to Maisto in the left corner. Vaughn will take the shot. And the rebound taken down by the Cardinals. Thone gives it up to Stevens. This is Courtney early, and she loses it. Goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Turnover number 20 for the Cardinals. "12 minutes remaining in regulation. Chance for the Blue Jays to take the lead for the first time in a long time. They trailed by 12 at the intermission. Schaefer's shot from the right corner is good, and the Blue Jays recapture the lead. Wow, what a comeback by the Blue Jays. Trailing by 12 at halftime. 11:35 remaining in the ball game. The Blue Jays have recaptured the lead. The Cardinals take it right back. Jamie Steffley with her first field goal of the game. And we saw back and forth. The Cardinals with the lead. And a wild shot by Devin Vaughn. That one almost went in, but she got fouled and she'll shoot 2. Adrice Stevens with the personal foul. That is her first. So Devin Vaughn with a chance to give the Blue Jays the lead here with a couple of free throws. She'll have one more as Tess Goddard comes into the game. For the Cardinals, Courtney Athnos returns. And Devin will have a chance to tie this one up. Deadlocked at 42 with 11:19 remaining here. A 30-second timeout taken here by the Blue Jays with 11:19 remaining here in regulation. And boy, a great second half, a great start to the second half by the Blue Jays. As I mentioned, they trailed at the break by 12, 34-22. But they have turned things around and have shot the ball very, very well here in this second half. And they took the lead here, and Cardinals took the lead. Now we're tied at 42 after that free throw by Devin Vaughn. So execution and good, solid team defense, the keys for the Blue Jays here as we come to just about the halfway mark of this second half. Ball game between the Blue Jays and St. Mary's University from Minnesota. This is the season opener for St. Mary's. They have the ball in the red. The Blue Jays in their home blue. Fourth game of the season for the Blue Jays. They are unbeaten at 3-0 as Goddard kicked it. Shot clock is at 19. Caitlin Keefe will inbound it, and she gets it into Athnos. Turnaround shot no good by Steffley. Rebound to Goddard. Paige Picciotti into the game, number 12. She has the ball right now. Paige picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Goddard. Dumped it inside to Ney. Left-handed shot is good, and the foul. Beautiful position down on the block by Megan Ney. And she'll have a chance to complete the three-point play. Fouls on Corrine McCallum, her first, as Megan Ney completes the three-point play. and she has really stepped up her game offensively here in the second half. She's got 9 points, all of them coming here in this second half. 45-42, the Blue Jays now by 3. And the 3-ball taken and hitting was Corinne McCallum. She says, well, I'm going to make up for that foul on Megan Ney. She's going to take the 3-ball, and she connects to tie this one up at 45. Vaughn on the penetration. The shot is good. Devin Vaughn with 7 as the Blue Jays recapture the lead, 47-45. Steffeli. Here's Keefe. Keefe drives left baseline, goes all the way to the reverse, cannot get it to go. Ball is loose at the free throw line. It's tracked down by the Cardinals, and we've got a whistle. Who's the foul on? Oh, the foul they're calling on Devin Vaughn with the push. That's her second. It's the team's 6th. Well, the scoreboard clock, the scoreboard has 16 fouls, so it should be out of bounds. Shouldn't be shooting the 1-on-1. They've got 16 fouls for Elmhurst and 5 team fouls for the Cardinals. The 3 officials are coming to the scorer's table to make sure that everything's on the right up and up. Officials are talking with Coach Mandy Pearson, the head coach for St. Mary's right now, and yeah, it's going to be out of bounds. The next team foul against the Blue Jays, and St. Mary's will be at the free throw line. Only 16 fouls so far for Elmhurst. Halfway through the second half. Stay logged on, folks. We got a good finish here from R.A. Fagina Hall. Here's Octavia Brown with a spin move. Offensive foul called against Octavia Brown, her second. Back into the game for the Blue Jays, Fiona McMahon. And who's she coming in for? She's coming in for Paige Picciotti. So a little more height, a little more rebounding out there for the Blue Jays. Again, Meghan Merklein still on the bench with those 4 fouls. We are at the 9:40 mark. It'll be interesting to see at one point does Coach Carrillo bring Meghan Merklein back into the game. The Blue Jays have done an outstanding job of playing well without her. 3-ball is only a 2 by Devin Vaughn. It was close. She had a foot on the line. 9 points on the night for Devin Vaughn. It's a 4-point lead, 49-45. And again, the important thing is the Blue Jays are doing this with Merklein on the bench. Steal by Ney. Here's Vaughn. Coach Carrillo calling out a play from the sidelines. Popping out here is Tess Goddard. Back on top is Ney. McMahon setting the screen. Vaughn with the outside shot, and it's short, but Goddard getting the offensive rebound. New shot clock for the Blue Jays. Inside to McMahon. Little too short. It looked like she was a little too far underneath the bucket that time. A little bit out of position. Here's Brown holding for the Cardinals. This has been a good ball game here tonight. Appreciate you logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action. Blue Jays and the Cardinals. St. Mary's University from Minnesota. And partially blocked by Megan Ney. Caitlin Keefe's shot. It will go out of bounds, and the Cardinals will have only 3 seconds to shoot. Thone, number 21, back in the ball game. Stephanie Mitchell back in for the Blue Jays. And a timeout taken by Mandy Pearson and St. Mary's. This is actually a 30-second timeout. So 8 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in this ball game. So glad to have you with us. I tell you what, the Blue Jays with an excellent effort here in this second half, trailing by 12 at the intermission, and it's been Megan Ney, the two Megans actually, the two seniors, Megan Ney with 9 second half points and Meghan Merklein with 7 second-half points. But Merklein, at about the 16-minute mark or the 15-minute mark, somewhere around there, she picked up her 4th personal foul, and she has been on the bench. But the Blue Jays have done an outstanding job of playing without Meghan Merklein to build up this 4-point lead here, 49-45. So we'll see how things transpire here in the final 8-12 of this one. And we'll see when Meghan Merklein comes back into the ball game. And at the buzzer, bucket is good. Wow. Count the bucket at the buzzer by Steffeli. McMahon, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Steffeli, has it knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. So Steffeli hits her second field goal, and now with the Cardinals getting the ball back, they can tie it up with a field goal or take the lead back with the 3-ball. And, boy, Coach Carrillo, you have to wonder what's going through her mind. At what time do you bring Merklein in? You got to think it's going to be pretty close. Thone going to the left hand, no. McMahon gets the strong rebound for the Blue Jays. Big bucket here. Blue Jays trying to add to its 2-point lead, and that would keep Merklein on the bench for maybe another minute or so. Goddard drives, off the glass is short. Rebound taken down by Steffeli. I have to feel that if the Cardinals take the lead, Coach Carrillo is going to bring Merklein back into the game. As long as the Blue Jays have the lead, she'll keep her on the bench. Cardinals keep it on the perimeter. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Thone. Bounce pass inside. Kicks it out. Here's Brown. Brown's pull-up is short. And the rebound taken down finally by Stephanie Mitchell. Maisto. In the right corner, Schaefer. Stephanie Mitchell launching the 3. It goes out of bounds. It will be Blue Jays ball. It didn't hit anything, so the shot clock is at 18. Megan Ney comes back into the game, replacing the freshman McMahon. Goddard will inbound it here for the Blue Jays. 6:38 remaining. Blue Jays with the ball and a 2-point lead. Mitchell goes to work. She gets fouled by Schoenthaler. On the move to the bucket, so Stephanie Mitchell to the line for the first time tonight. Schoenthaler's first personal foul. So Mitchell, who has not scored yet tonight, now does with the free throw. And she'll have one more. Devin Vaughn comes back into the game for the Blue Jays at the 6:32 mark. She replaces Tess Goddard. Second free throw by Mitchell is perfect. So Stephanie Mitchell's 2 free throws give the Blue Jays a 4-point lead and gives Meghan Merklein probably another minute or so on the bench. 6:25 remaining. Shot is a little bit short by Early. Maisto says, nope, let's slow it down a little bit. Now Maisto kicks it out to Schaefer. Inside to Ney. Ney's turnaround. No. And Mitchell went over the back. Stephanie Mitchell with the personal foul. That's her first. It's the team's 7th. Both teams over the foul limit, so both teams will be shooting free throws from here on in. Jamie Steffeli back into the game for the Cardinals. And now at the 6:07 mark, Meghan Merklein returns. Sarah Schoenthaler to the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. I think a pretty good time for Coach Carrillo to bring Merklein back into the game. Free throw is no good by Schoenthaler. It's going to be a key down the stretch. It always is, hitting your free throws. Blue Jays with the ball and a 4-point lead. A shot by Mitchell is no good. Brown with the rebound. Octavia pushing it up for the Cardinals. Up top, Thone drives, goes to the left hand again, and knocked out of bounds by Megan Ney. Tess Goddard returns for the Blue Jays. She comes in replacing Stephanie Mitchell. So the starting five out there for the Blue Jays. Vaughn, Goddard, Maisto, Merklein, and Ney. Thone's three ball. Oh, is good. A huge shot by Jessica Thone. 14 on the night for Jessica Thone, and the Cardinals are within one. Huge shot. Maisto dumping it inside to Goddard. Her turnaround is good. Tess Goddard with 8. The lead is 3. And a traveling violation called on Jessica Thone. Good call that time by the official. 23 turnovers tonight for the Cardinals. 12 turnovers for the Blue Jays. For the game, by the way, the Blue Jays shooting 36%, the Cardinals 39%. A little bit better for the Blue Jays as they shot only 26% in that first half. So better shooting in the second half. That shot no good by Goddard, out of bounds to the Cardinals. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Blue Jays with 2 timeouts left, the Cardinals with 3. Hold everything, folks. The Blue Jays looking to remain undefeated, looking to go 4-0. This is the season opener for St. Mary's. A wild shot by Thone, and she traveled. Coach Pearson wants an explanation. All right, so here's Maisto bringing the ball up for the Blue Jays. 4:40 remaining. Merklein had an open 3. Instead, drives, goes up against 2 defenders. It goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. 18 on the shot clock. 13 points for Meghan Merklein. She's the Blue Jays' leading scorer. Megan Ney has 9. Here's Merklein, and she connects once again. 15 points for Meghan Merklein. She is the game's high scorer. Blue Jays by 5. Big bucket by Merklein, 55-50. I was about to mention a couple minutes ago, didn't get an opportunity here, as the shot by Thone is good. Nicely done, but the next game for the women's Blue Jays basketball team will be a week from tonight, November 29th, against University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. And I'll bring you all the action. 5 o'clock tip-off right here on BluejayTV.com. Hopefully the Blue Jays will go into that game an undefeated 4-0. Of course, that would mean a victory here tonight. The men will take center stage here at R.A. Fagenal Hall as Devin Vaughn got fouled. She will shoot one in the bonus tomorrow night here on BluejayTV.com, but audio only, as Coach Scher and the 1-1 men's team will take on Carleton College. Tim Calderwood will have all the action. 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Again, audio only tomorrow night here on BluejayTV.com. Vaughn misses the free throw. Still a 3-point lead, 55-52. Stevens up top, Thone. Thone will take the 3 ball, and she will hit. Oh, Jessica Thone has been on fire for the Cardinals. A 3 ball ties it up at 55. 3:20 remaining. 19 points for Jessica Thone. She is now the game's highest scorer as Maisto takes it in all the way with the left hand. That is Jordan's first 2 points of the game, and a turnover over the head of Octavia Brown. Turnover number 25 for the Cardinals. Man, that is a lot of turnovers. The Blue Jays, by the way, with just 12 turnovers. 57-55. The Blue Jays with the ball and a 2-point lead. Under 3 minutes to go. The drive by Vaughn, a wild shot. Taken down by Steffeli. Here's Stevens. She had a hot first half for the Cardinals. Inside to Stephanie. She got fouled from behind by Megan Ney. And Stephanie will come to the line shooting one and the bonus. That's the team's 9th. And the second personal foul on Ney. Check that, that's the team's 8th. But nevertheless, one and the bonus here for Jamie Stephanie. Her first trip to the foul line tonight. Stephanie with 4 points as she cannot hit that free throw. 2 field goals here in the second half for Stephanie. 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. 2.5 minutes remaining. Inside to Merklein. Merklein has it stripped by Stevens, but a foul. Foul is going to be on Adri Stevens. That's her second. It's the team's 9th. So one in the bonus time now for Meghan Merklein. Again, she went over the 1,000-point mark for her career earlier on in this ball game, but she cannot hit the free throw there. But the ball goes to the Blue Jays. Both teams hustling here, battling, diving on the floor. Sarah Schoenthaler back into the ball game, replacing the freshman Octavia Brown. Merklein will trigger the inbound here. Fresh shot clock for the Blue Jays. Gotthard almost lost it. Inside to Merklein, makes the move off the glass and in. Well, there's the quickness of Meghan Merklein. She really worked on that in the offseason. Worked on her quickness, worked on her outside shooting, and it certainly has paid off here in the early part of the season for the Blue Jays. It's a 4-point lead for Elmhurst. Stripped from behind by Devin Vaughn, I should say. Devin Vaughn with a beautiful reach in to knock it away. And now, as the Blue Jays get into the front court, a timeout taken by Coach Tethany Carrillo. 1:43 remaining. Blue Jays by 4, 59-55, and a pretty good timeout taken that time by Coach Carrillo and the Elmhurst coaching staff. You see them talking things over there, trying to figure out a play, and certainly this is a huge possession for the Elmhurst College Blue Jays here with 1:43 remaining in this ball game. It's the Blue Jays by 4, 59-55, so obviously a bucket here and you're up 6. And it's I shouldn't say desperation time, but the Cardinals would need a quick shot. So a big possession here for the Blue Jays of Elmhurst College as they look to remain undefeated and a perfect 4-0 if they can hang on with a victory here tonight. They would go to 2-0 here on their home court here at R.A. Faginal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College. Once again, the next game for the Blue Jays, the women's Blue Jays basketball team, will be 1 week from tonight here at R.A. Faginal Hall. They'll take on the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point 1 week from tonight, November 29th, 5 p.m. tip-off. Remember, a little early start than normal, 5 p.m. tip-off right here on BlueJayTV.com. So we hope you log on to that ball game as well, and we certainly appreciate you logging on to this exciting ball game here tonight at R.A. Faginal Hall. Blue Jays and the Cardinals. All right, here we go. Meghan Merklein will trigger the inbound. Merklein gets it into Maisto. Gives it to Devin Vaughn. Popping out is Meghan Merklein in the left corner. Free throw line is Ney. She had the shot, gave it up. McMahon on the block. The shot by the freshman, no good. Rebound taken down by Stephanie. Well, the Blue Jays got a good shot. McMahon just a little too strong off the glass. Thone, you have to figure she's going to be shooting. Got to get up on her. Devin Vaughn guarding her. Thone picks up the dribble, gives it to Early. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Thone going to the left again. A left-handed shot. No, McMahon with the rebound for Elmhurst. And a foul by Thone. Third personal on Jessica Thone. That's the 10th team foul, so it's going to be 2 shots coming for McMahon. Fiona McMahon with one field goal. That was early on in this ball game. Her first trip to the foul line. Fiona McMahon, a freshman out of St. Francis High School. It's the free throw. Five points on the night for McMahon. She had a field goal here in the second half as well. Two free throws good by the freshman. She's got 6. The lead is 6. Under a minute to go. A great effort by the Blue Jays, trailing by 12 at halftime. Oh, a 3-ball by Corrine McCallum, her second from downtown, and the Cardinals are within 3. One possession game, 61-58. Maisto, Nays, turnaround, back iron, no good. McMahon gets the offensive rebound and a fresh 30-second shot clock. And Thone has to foul Maisto. Thone with her 4th, and it's double bonus time, so Maisto will be shooting 2 here. Jordan's first trip to the foul line here tonight. These free throws are huge. It is still a one-possession game. Tess Goddard into the game, replacing McMahon. 33 seconds remaining. This free throw to make it a 2-possession deal here. It's perfect by Maisto. She's got 3 points. All 3 points coming in the second half. More importantly, a 4-point Blue Jay lead. McMallum. And a traveling violation called against McCallum. Whoa, turnover number 27 for the Cardinals. McCallum checks out. 25 seconds remaining. Get the ball to Merklein, and they would have to foul pretty quickly here. There's Nay. You want the ball in her hands as well, and now finally she gets fouled with 20 and 7/10 seconds remaining. Megan Nay is 1 for 1 from the foul line. She completed a 3-point play here in the second half. Whoa. 20 seconds remaining. Megan Nay has 2 free throws. She hits. Nay is in double figures now with 10, all 10 coming here in the second half. And when she can contribute offensively, the Blue Jays are awful tough. 1 of 2 for Nay. The lead is 5, 63-58. Just don't foul. Just don't foul. Stevens at the top. Stevens on the penetration, and a pushing foul called on Maisto. Oh, it's the team's 9th, so it's going to be, should be a 1-on-1 situation because it was before the shot. It was a blocking foul. Yeah, 1-on-1. 1 in the bonus here for Adri Stevens, who has been shut out here in the second half. She has 10 points, all of them coming in that first half. Her first trip to the foul line here tonight. 10 seconds remaining. And that free throw missed. Merklein with the rebound. She gets fouled in the backcourt. And the Blue Jays look to have the victory here with just 8 4/10 seconds remaining. Courtney Early with the personal. That is her 3rd. So double bonus time. Meghan Merklein to the line. She will have 2. First free throw is missed by Megan, but she'll have 1 more. McCallum back into the game for the Cardinals. Merklein misses 2. 4 seconds remaining, though. Thone's 3-ball is short, and that will do it. The Blue Jays come away with the victory. They win it by a score of 63-58. A tremendous effort, especially in the second half by the Blue Jays. As they come away with a 5-point victory, they remain undefeated on the season, 4-0. What a great start to the season by Coach Carrillo and the Blue Jays, but it wasn't pretty early on here in this ball game, as the Cardinals shot just 26% in that first half, and they trailed at the break by a score of 34-22. But in the second half, I tell you what, they just were not going to be denied. They said, hey, this is our home floor. We're undefeated at 3-0. We certainly don't want a loss, and they gave St. Mary's their first loss. It was their first game of the season, so the Cardinals are now 0-1. Elmhurst is now a perfect 4-0. And what a game once again for Meghan Merklein. A little bit of foul trouble in that second half. Coach Carrillo had to take her out of the ball game. She missed about 8 or 9 minutes due to foul trouble, but she still finishes the game with 17 points. She was the Blue Jays' leading scorer with those 17. Also in double figures for the Blue Jays was Megan Ney with 11. Devin Vaughn finished with 9. Tess Goddard with 8. Nikki Schaefer off the bench with 8 points as well. Fiona McMahon, the freshman, off the bench with 6 points in the winning effort for the Blue Jays. As far as the Cardinals were concerned, their leading scorer tonight was Jessica Thone. What an effort she had, as she was actually the game's high scorer with 19 points. Adri Stevens had 10 points, the only other Cardinal in double figures. She had 10 points, all of those points coming in the first half. So the Blue Jays shoot the ball a heck of a lot better in that second half, and they come away with the 5-point victory. But turnovers certainly was a key factor in this ball game, as well, as the Cardinals with 28 turnovers for the ball game. And you simply cannot have a good opportunity to win a ball game if you turn the ball over 28 times. By the way, the Blue Jays only turning the ball over 12 times in the ball game, and only 1 turnover in the second half for the Blue Jays. So they certainly turned things around in the second half. And for Coach Carrillo, I tell you what, you can't ask for a better effort in that second half. You shot the ball a lot better, only 1 turnover in that second half, and the Blue Jays are now a perfect 4-0 on the season. Once again, the next game for the women's basketball team will be 1 week from tonight, November 29th, as they will take on the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point right here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. The Blue Jays will look to go a perfect 3-0 here at home and look to go a perfect 5-0 on the season. Again, the tip-off is at 5 o'clock 1 week from tonight. As far as Coach Scher and the men are concerned, they will take center stage here at R.A. Fagenal Hall tomorrow night as they take on Carleton College. That will be audio only here on BlueJayTV.com. Tim Calderwood will bring you all the action. Tip-off is set for 7:30. So that will do it here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. For the Sports Information Director of Elmhurst College, Kevin Juday, for Glenn Liljeberg and Phil Petrovic, Mark Ritter saying so long as the Blue Jays knock off St. Mary's University from Minnesota by a score of 63-58 to remain unbeaten on the season. We'll talk to you 1 week from tonight. So long, everybody.